Hey Blessed fam, it's your girl Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse my voice, I'm actually recovering from a case of the swag flu. So if you hear me sounding a little bit under the weather, that's why. But in today's video, we are going to be doing some exciting Christmas decorating. It is actually December 10th when I'm filming this, and I have been waiting to decorate my little apartment for Christmas. I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't really had time to just sit here and like decorate. So yesterday I cleaned up my house, I changed my bed sheets. I also kind of changed my living room setup. I'll show you guys all of that in the video as well. But I have a couple of Christmas decorations and nothing too crazy. They're all from like Target's $5 section and the Dollar Tree. So I have nothing crazy. I don't even have like a real tree. But I figured for all my people who watch that are in an apartment, this might be like a useful video because I'm not doing way too much, but I'm adding a little bit of that Christmas spark, if you know what I mean. And then I also figured in this video, you could go ahead and read some like cozy Christmas books. I don't know if this video is going to only be today or if I'm going to extend it into tomorrow, but we'll figure that out soon enough. So the books that I plan on reading during this video are first, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Okay, first of all, I saw on Goodreads that this book is 140 pages, but somehow I got the children's picture book version. Like, I don't know, what is this? I'm gonna have to eventually get the like real version of the book and read that as well, because this is probably like 40 pages with big pictures. But I'm actually pretty excited to read this because I don't know what this book is about, and maybe like next Christmas I'll read the actual legit book. The next books that I have on my list, which by the way, I'm not gonna get through all these books, but they're just the options that we have. So next I have the Archie comics. This is 80 Years of Christmas. I grew up reading the Archie comics. Me and one of my best friends, AK, like he introduced me to the Archie comics. I love them. I believe the originals are also in here because it says 80 years. So I'm assuming it's like a collection. Okay. What better than 80 years of Archie comics? Simple 80 years of Archie holiday hijinks. Celebrate 8 decades of Christmas with Archie, Betty, Veronica, Jughead, and Sabrina with 250 pages of classic holiday stories. This festive collection is a Yuletide milestone that can't be missed. The Riverdale gang have a hilarious history with the holidays, and you can see it all in this ultimate stocking stuffer. This is like a fresh book. I gotta really crack the spine. But oh my gosh. I'm so excited about reading this now. Like, it's gonna be so nostalgic. The next book I have is The Afterlife of Holly Chase. I don't remember what this book is about, but I know it's on my Goodreads TBR, and it's a Christmas book. So I really want to read this in this vlog, which if I read this vlog might extend past today because I have other things I need to do today. And then lastly, I also got this book from Book Outlet, and it is Let It Snow by Nancy Thayer. It's a shorter book. It's about 250 pages or so, but it's another cozy Christmas read. So let's go ahead and put some decorations up. I also need to make some tea to help with my congestion. So let's go ahead and do that. promise I'm not like mad or anything because I got this whole little thing for like $3 or $5. But why is it broken? Look at them. Look at the pine cone. So sad. Please excuse my banana. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Marley was dead. That is the first sentence in A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in the children's format. Oh, this book starts with Once Upon a Time. I feel so nostalgic. I just want to point out how beautiful these illustrations are. Shout out to the illustrator, who is Brett Hellquist. Freaking amazing. I've changed, but I thought I'd show you all what I accomplished. And if you hear noise in the background, it's my washer. So like I said, I don't have that many decorations, but I did put up these 2 little gnomes on my shelf, these 2 Christmas trees, these 2 Christmas trees, and then I also like put up some more fairy lights because this shelf actually didn't have any fairy lights, and there was enough of them that I was able to also put them on these shelves for the first couple of shelves. And then I literally just got this in the mail from Amazon. It's just like fake vines, so I put them in this pot. Let me know what you guys think about it. I also have the light, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna look at nighttime. And then in here, sorry it's a bit dark, so I just put this little Christmas tree. I turned the lights off, and then I have this candle which I put this wreath around because I couldn't really get the wreath to hang up. Some cute little trees in a wagon, and this little crab that I got in St. Thomas, I believe. Over here, I just have all my Christmas candles. So I have Frozen Lake, Sugared Pomegranate, and Merry Cookie. Then the other gnome is also there. My little pine cones guy that was breaking on me. And then the wood logs and trees. And then in terms of like things that I hung up on the walls, I didn't have anything Christmas related. So I just put up what I originally had on my walls that I took down for the fall time. So yeah, that's my little update. I did finish reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in the illustrated children's format. This book was pretty good, I guess. I'm not gonna rate it because it's literally a children's book, and if I like, for me to rate this book I need to read like the actual original. But if you are a parent and you want to read your kid a Christmas story, I think this is very appropriate. I think the moral of the story is pretty much being like more giving and more generous, and yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if any of you have like read this actual book or watched the movie. Let me know. I don't think I've watched the movie, but yeah, that was that. I'm going to start the afterlife of Holly Chase, but I need to do some cybersecurity studying first, so I'll probably update you all sometime in the evening. This is August. So you can see he's having no issues adjusting to a new environment. He just ate his dinner. My dryer's going off, so you probably hear that. Yeah, he's like I forgot what type of dog he is. He's not a doodle though. August boy! But he's so sweet, and he looks like Bruno, so I love him. Okay. Come up. Aww. Excuse this awful lighting. I'm trying to get this dog off my bed, y'all. He does not want to get off the bed. He doing too much though. You doing too much. But he's so cute. Okay, okay. He off the bed now. Like, is my bed a trampoline? It's okay. I know. You hear the loud noises, baby. We in the city. We in the city, boy. Okay? We in the city, my guy. We're not in suburbia no more. Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Hello, so I want to give you an update on The Afterlife of Holly Chase. So I'm about 25% into this book, and I realized that this is actually a retelling of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, which is so funny because, as I said earlier in the video, I haven't read the actual original book, but I just read a children's version of it. Now I'm reading a retelling of it, and so I decided I have to read the actual book this Christmas. Like, I'm not going to wait till next Christmas. I'm going to read the actual book this Christmas, probably in another vlog, but I've already requested an ebook of it as well as an audiobook because I have to read it now. I'm reading a retelling. I read the children's book version. I need to read the real thing. But this book is pretty interesting so far. We're following our main character Holly, who she was pretty much like the Scrooge one year for Christmas, but instead of learning her lesson, she kind of rebels, so she ends up dying, and now she's working as the ghost of Christmas past. So she pretty much visits people each Christmas. She's the ghost of Christmas past, and right now they're working on a new Scrooge, and she is a little bit infatuated by this new Scrooge that they have. I like the book so far. I would say it is pretty cozy despite the fact that it's like a teensy. I wouldn't call it dark, but it's not I guess it has more depth than most Christmas books that I could imagine. And it's not super bubbly, but it's not dark at the same time, if that makes sense. But I really enjoy it. It has some fantasy, paranormal aspects of it because she's dead, but she's also alive at the same time. And there's a quote in this book that I really liked that I want to share. So the quote was, "Never settle for a woman who isn't beautiful, but take care that she's not stupid either. Beautiful, stupid women have been the undoing of many a great man." And I like that quote. But I'll give you all an update probably when I'm finished with the book. Hey y'all, it's the next day and I finished The Afterlife of Holly Chase. I'm giving this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. So earlier in the video I said that this book had a darker element. The book isn't dark. I just said it was darker because it's a Scrooge retelling, and obviously the Scrooge hates Christmas, and she was a Scrooge, but she was a failed Scrooge. So that's why I said it had a darker aspect. But honestly this book is pretty fun and lighthearted, and I really enjoyed it. There's a romance in the book, but it's a side plot, and I really like that because I think a lot of Christmas books tend to just be Christmas romances, and some people don't want to read romances for Christmas. Some people just want to read a cozy Christmas vibe and not have it be romance. And so if you want a nice Christmas vibe that's not focused heavily on a romance, has a bit of romance but it's nowhere near the main plot of the story, I would definitely recommend this. It has some paranormal aspects, and I think it was really nice. I really liked the main character. I liked that she was kind of a bit of an unlikable main character, but not too hard. I was rooting for her the entire book despite the fact that she's kind of unlikable, and she does a complete turnaround at the end. She saves Christmas, and I loved it. It was so fun. So yeah, The Afterlife of Holly Chase. I definitely recommend this one. I can see why some people would probably give this a 5-star. I just didn't give it a 5 because it didn't knock me off my feet. A book has to knock me off my feet for me to give it a 5, but I genuinely enjoy this, and out of all the Christmas books I've read both this year and last, this is the one I recommend first before any other one. So I would easily say this is my favorite Christmas book. Alright, so that is it for this video. I read 2 renditions. Why do I have 4 fingers up? I read 2 renditions of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I also put up my decorations that y'all saw were a bit underwhelming. I don't really have that many decorations, but it's enough for me, okay? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I plan to make a couple more Christmas reading videos, so stay tuned, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!